Loops. Okay, so loops, there actually are three scenarios that loops deal with specifically. So like I said, when we looked at BPMN and looked at some of the solutions that everybody was building, we realized that a lot of people were building things, where there was like a gateway and a certain task. And then, if I had a bunch of data, I would go back and forth and would create this loop. And there's all kinds of, creates really complex scenarios. That's a huge problem for us. So as a process designer, I wanted to be able to do a couple different things within my process to make that easier for me. So the first one is a straight loop. And what a straight loop is, and this is one of the three modes, is loop, is I could do this task a certain number of times, and it could be unlimited. I can have it run indefinitely as many times as I wanted to do. Don't do that. You're going to create a problem for yourself, but you could do that. And what it does is it says repeat this task however many times I have it until some field expression based on my data evaluates to true. So let's say I want to retry a credit card, and I want to retry it 3 times until the exit condition says that this has been approved. You can use your straight loop activity to do that over and over again until you get some scenario. Very useful for retries, very useful for I want to do something 20 times, send out 50 emails, whatever that is. Easy way to loop through your tasks. The next two scenarios are about I have already data, right? I'm not just going to loop through data, but I'm going to loop through data that I already have as part of my process. So let's say I have a process, and that process has, I don't know, I'm checking out a shopping cart, and that shopping cart has 10 products in it, and I want to remove those products from my inventory one at a time. I could take my shopping cart array, I could pass it into that remove from inventory step, and for each item in that array, it will run that task, right? So there's two ways of this. So one is parallel. Parallel says, go do all these things with this array. And I don't care which one does it or how it does it, just go do all these things. The second one is sequential. Now, sequential is that I'm going to do this as many times until, one at a time, until I either complete or some kind of field expression gets evaluated to true. So let's say I need to get 5 approvals on a contract. I have 5 people that are my approvers. I could have it go through for an approval one at a time until at least 4 of those 5 say approve it. So those are 2 different ways that you can use the multi-instance activities in here. So there's a lot of different wonderful things you can do with this. It opens up a lot of scenarios. So that is loops.